Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to everyone to this Tuesday webinar. And we have a very special guest with us this afternoon, Laila Ahmed, and a number of students of Laila are here. So I would first like to introduce this gathering to them. We are a group of seekers drawn from different traditions, and the common aim is to find betterment for ourselves in our lives on the outside and also on the inside. And that is how we have been meeting every Tuesday to listen to certain talks or to have some conversations and do some practices. And that's about it. So a very warm welcome to all of you once again for having taken time off to be here. And I have the job of introducing Laila to our audience. So a lot of people know her. And for those who do not know, a lot can be said to them. But I would not go into a formal introduction. I would only like to tell you how I met Laila and what she means to me. So I have been into spiritual life for 30 years or more in this lifetime. And for about 3 to 4 years, I was experiencing what in spiritual parlance is called the dark night of the soul. So it's a time in one's journey when one feels totally confused, one feels that everything has been lost and there is no breakthrough. The soul wants to be free, but the action points that need to be focused upon and worked upon, they do not become evident. So I was leading a life where I was mostly confined to myself and quite indrawn. I used to jokingly tell that I live in a society where I am known as my wife's husband. And I knew that there had to be a breakthrough, but I didn't know how. And it was perhaps on Facebook, I don't remember that where I saw this program of Theta downloads being given by Laila. And I had seen Laila in 2010, perhaps, in a Soul Healing India's program. And but we had never any chance to meet or talk to each other. And somehow there was this call that came from within that I should enroll for Theta downloads. And I did that. And I'm so glad that I did, because there was nothing, extraordinary happening on the outside. It was just an audio. You have to listen to the audio, make the affirmations. And it happened over a period of more than a month. And yet, after that month, I felt that something had shifted within me. And there was a kind of a change. The outlook began to change. And many more avenues began to open. And I went in for a program of auto writing and intuitive training. And the whole attitude began to change. And then the flowering that I was experiencing, that became manifest when Hema turned up in a conversation and said, let us have a webinar sort of thing every week, because we want to help people who are having a lot of fear, uncertainty, and whatnot. And this idea, on the spur of the moment, this idea of having a Tuesday gatherings. This name cropped up, and we started. And I am so glad that so many wonderful seekers came together. And I don't see that as a work of myself or Hema. It is the work of the masters. The great masters have brought this group together, and this group, by its presence, has transformed our lives to a great deal. And yet, for me, the beginning started with the association with Laila. So I have absolutely no hesitation in telling and in acknowledging that, Laila, you are a great agent of transformation in my life. And thank you so much for being there.
Thank you so much for giving that credit, I would say.
No, it's true. And it's coming from the heart. I'm not making things up. And so with this background, I will just tell you that, in Laila, I have found that an extraordinary teacher, a life coach, a spiritual counselor, a therapist, a teacher of intuitive training. She's been giving intuitive training to people, helping them develop their intuitive abilities. She is helping people with reading of Akashic records, astral travel, you name it, and she does that. So it is such a great good fortune for us to have her here today with us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you teacher extraordinary Laila Ahmed. You are most welcome.
Thank you so very much. You really touched the heart. You're such a humble soul, I would say, that having you in my life is a biggest blessing. And we are the co-travelers walking on the path of spirituality. And for the group, those who don't know, yes, Theta Download actually started flourishing after Brahmaji coming in. Not only this was started in last Ramzan month, the Theta Download, which gave so much results. This year, also just before Ramzan, I don't know what happened or what made Brahmaji once again acknowledge the benefits of Theta Download. And then I'm talking to my universe saying, I need to create something else this Ramzan also. And the whole new switch and upgrade session started. And by the grace of God, even the switch and upgrade meditations are going on very well, bringing lots of positive results to all the people who have participated. So now we can officially start. Thank you for being here. I'll just put it on the gallery view so that I can see everyone when I'm talking. Yeah, perfect. So Brahmaji wants me to talk about first with my journey towards intuition, right? So how I'm dividing myself is like I'll start with my journey. I'll keep it very short because the journey won't give you any learning and expansion. So the major chunk of time we are going to spend on how to develop your intuitive powers, how to expand your awareness, and how can you be a better person than what you are now at this particular moment. Followed by, we will have this question answer. So any doubts about intuitions or any personal questions, we'll deal with that in detail. And then last, we will have a meditation on how to open up your chakras to activate your powers. All these 4 things are being managed by Hemaji and Brahmaji, the timing part especially, because if I start to talk, I don't know where to end. So after the learning session is over, Brahmaji or Hemaji would just guide me when to stop just 5 minutes before the winding up time so that we are not late for the question answers. Okay? And the same thing will go for the meditation as well. So beginning my journey, I was born in a family, a middle-class family, challenging life where I was not welcome as a girl child. Though the family was a male-dominating family, in a normal condition, it would have been a girl child, would have been like a pampered child. But unlikely, I was not welcome as a girl child. So I had to go through lots of challenges. No freedom to talk, no freedom to have some friends, no freedom to talk and play with your brothers or your cousins or anybody. So I was a very shy child, just being myself. Like no outlet was there of how to share my communication or whatever I have in my mind. The life continued from home to school, school to home. Back home, I was involved with lots of household work even as a child, because there was nothing much to do and I was not a very bright student. I was a mediocre student who would just pass with grace marks compared to my brother who was like brilliant, better looking than me. His personality was something like people would vouch for his personality, the way he would look, he would carry himself, the way he would talk. And also his grades were like far, far better. Like always a first ranker or a gold medalist and all that kind of a personality. So anyways, there was no freedom and then this timidity coming in. So it was not no growth happening as such. In the process, I started talking something happening in around environment and it would be true. Like giving you this specific example, when I was 3 or 4, neighbor had just got married. I didn't know about their story, how they got married, but later on when I grew up, I realized what was the reality. This guy had got married. They were in this relationship for 2 years with no children. So because of the children, they divorced. This guy connected with one more lady. He married again, second time, but again, no children. So after another 2 years, he went back to his first wife. So cutting the story short, when I knew him, when I was 3 or 4, this guy was already marrying this first lady once again, almost after 4 or 5 years of his marriage with no children. On the marriage day, I'm just looking at both this people who are sitting next to each other with so much of love. And I'm saying, you love daughters, I feel, and you will be blessed with a daughter like me. Where the wisdom came, nothing. No idea what I was saying, why I was saying that. I was scolded for saying that by my parents. That do you have any idea what are you talking? Like, how can you be so stupid? When this family, this guy has married this lady for the second time after all the treatments, if he hasn't got the child, how would he have a baby like you now? I was clueless. I had no answer why I was giving that statement. So I kept quiet. Within a year, by the God's grace, this guy delivered a baby girl. Barkat Bhai, who is here, who might know this guy because he is from the same place where I was born. Barkat Michani, do you know this guy? I don't know whether he's here or not. Okay, coming back to, so when even as a child, when I was saying something like this, the good would happen as well as the bad would happen. I remember a day when my father had bought this stereo and he was trying to place it on the glass shelf, because that time the houses were small, so they used to have this glass shelf. While he was placing there, from nowhere I'm saying, ye gir jane wala hai. And again, my father is scolding me, why do you say any of those things? So he waited there, ke bhai gir raha hai ke nahi gir raha hai, but it didn't fall. The moment he turned around and he started walking away from that shelf, the shelf broke and the stereo went down. So the most scolding was given to me, and that was the end of talking about my powers. Because I didn't know where things were coming from and it was just coming in. So I kept mum with complete zip up. Nothing, not to talk about anything. Agar kuch thought aata hai, just let it be. I would dream a lot and I would get some images, but I would just keep quiet and not talking to anybody about it. I got married at a very early age, had a child, busy with my house, or living a very normal life without even realizing whether I had this power or not. Suddenly I was guided that there is some course happening on intuitive powers. So it was always an occult thing, was always attracting me. The attraction was you can heal without medicines. And I said, wow, is it possible to heal yourself without medicine? Because I had headache right from my childhood. Like every day I used to have this Ceridon or any painkiller to heal my head. Later when I got checking up done, so it was like sinus and migraine and too many issues with the headache. Followed by arthritis, followed by back pain, followed by thyroid, or too many things. Like my life was complicated with diseases. And somebody telling me, oh, you can heal yourself without any medication. And I jumped over. I said, let me just explore if it is really possible to heal myself. And then the journey started with no ending. So when I started beginning to heal and use my powers, I realized it's great time now to help people live to their highest potential. So here the introduction, my story ends here. Coming to the main topic. I want to ask, how many of you are living to your highest potential? Can I just see a raise of hands? All of you are mute, just a raise of hands. How many of you are living to your highest potential? 3, 4, 5. Not many here. Vivek ji is there. Okay, not many. Correct? Do you wish to live your life to the highest potential? How many of you wish to live your life to the highest potential? Good. Now I can see a lot of hands. Now let us understand why we do not live to our highest potential. What happened is we are programmed when we are growing up. We are programmed. We are programmed by our parents. We are programmed by our teachers. We are programmed by the spiritual leaders. We are programmed by the media. We are programmed by our friends and relatives. Now, what is programming? I'm sure you must be aware of, like, your mind is a ball of energy. It's a huge ball of energy. It's not here. It's not just here. It is all around you. So this mind is divided into two parts, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Now, what is happening at the conscious mind is your logic, your calculation, your reasoning, everything, whatever you use, your logic, your studies, whatever degrees you have taken are all at the logical level. Subconscious mind is the storehouse of all your experiences and all your programming. Like when your mobile is, you buy a new mobile, it is updated with a software, right? The programming is done. So based on the programming, the output, your mobile phone or your laptop would give you only those results. Like for example, in your mobile or laptop, if you don't have a Zoom app, can you use the Zoom? No, you have to install Zoom to use this Zoom, correct? Similarly, all the programmings were done in a child's mind, and this is scientific research. They say by the time the child is 5 years old, the child is programmed for 95 to 98% of their life. By the time you are 5 years old, you are programmed for 95 to 98% life. अब कितने परसेंटेज फ्री विल आपके पास है? Hardly 5% or 3%. Correct? So we are unconsciously operating out of habits, unconscious habit, automatically using the same stuff and the same thinking over and over again, and our life is like on an autopilot. ठीक है, अब ये ऑटो पायलट में से हमें बाहर निकलना है. ऑटो पायलट में गई किस तरीके से, वी ऑल नो. Our parents and children, relatives and friends and the media and the spiritual leader, jo whatever they spoke close to you, even when you were in your mother's tummy, whatever you heard as a child, everything became your reality. So my reality was not to talk to anybody, being shy, not to open up, and that continued for almost 20 years, 20 or 21 years. Then this intuitive training came in my life and I started unwrapping my gifts. And that was the time I realized that everyone can unwrap the gift. It is not only special people have got these intuitive powers. We all are blessed with intuitive powers. We just need to be aware of the environment, aware of our powers. So if you're operating only from your conscious mind, we are operating from 5 senses. जो हमने स्कूल में भी सीखे हैं, correct? 5 senses: seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling and feeling. Correct? ये 5 चीजें हम देखते हैं, आंखों से देखना, कानों से सुनना, smell, taste and feeling through your hands. But we are not only born with these 5 senses. We are born with 11 senses. यानी 6 एडिशनल हमारे पास है, लेकिन लोगों को, कुछ लोगों को क्या लगता है, सिर्फ 6 सेंस. इंस्टेड ऑफ 6 एडिशनल, दे थिंक इट इज 6th सेंस. अब ये एडिशनल 6 सेंस क्या है? आप ये दो आंखों से तो देखते हो, लेकिन जिस तरह से शिवाजी देखते हैं, लॉर्ड शिवा, वी ऑल्सो हैव अ थर्ड आई टू सी थ्रू थिंग्स, विच इज नोन एज क्लेयरवॉयंस। हम देख पाते हैं, हम देख सकते हैं हमारा फ्यूचर क्या है, नॉट एज अ प्री डिटरमाइंड फैक्टर कि हम देखकर we will be scared karo this is in my future, I don't want to see, but seeing the future and changing your present personality so that you have a better future. For example, I'll give you my own example that I used to hate walking and exercise, literally hate. Till today I hate exercising, but yes, I've started walking by the grace of God because I saw my future being disabled. So if I'm seeing a future like disabled, I'm asking my higher consciousness, what is the possibility of not creating this future? फ्यूचर अगर डिसेबल फ्यूचर है, अगर आपको नहीं चाहिए, तो आज मैं क्या करूं ताकि मैं चेंज कर सकूं? बिकॉज गॉड हैज गिवन अस अ फ्री विल. God has not given, we are not like a puppet. If God has given us a free will, we need to change something in our activity. So the God is showing me, start walking, start doing some simple exercises and you will not be disabled. Uske baad I started walking 5,000 to 10,000 steps every single day. तब तक I used to hate walking. अगर मेरे बाजू की कॉलोनी में जाना था, I would take a rick and I would go. Like you can understand the height of laziness. ठीक है? So through your third eye you can see your future and you can rectify the pathway. अब जब गाड़ी चलाते हो तो आप सामने देखते ही हो ना, और कई मर्तबा आपको समझ में आ जाता है कि भाई आगे ट्रैफिक है तो लेट मी टेक अ लेफ्ट और राइट एंड सेव माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम द ट्रैफिक, राइट? वी डू दैट, करेक्ट? हु गाइडेड यू विद द ट्रैफिक? इट वाज योर इंट्यूशन गाइडिंग यू. अब कहेंगे हाँ मुझे गर्दी दिख रही थी, मुझे ट्रैफिक दिख रही थी, ट्रैफिक दूसरे 50 लोगों को दिख रही थी, लेकिन सिर्फ आपने टर्न मारा, फिर आपके पीछे पीछे बहुत सारी गाड़ी ने टर्न मारा कि यहां से बाई लेन से भी हम जा सकते हैं. So somebody use the intuitive power. Similarly, clairaudient. हम आवाजें तो सुनते हैं बाहर की, लेकिन क्या हम अपने अंदर की आवाज सुन रहे हैं, हमारी आत्मा की आवाज सुन रहे हैं? We need to listen to our soul voice also. Our soul is guiding us all the time. And I'm sure you must have heard it. If you have done something wrong, does your soul stop you from doing that? Experience किया है ना वो? जब कुछ गलत करते हैं हमारी आत्मा हमें रोकती है. So if that voice you can listen, why can't we listen to the intuitive voice? That means we are listening, but probably we are not paying attention to it. सुनते हर कोई है, इंटरनल चैटर होता है, पता है? In one of the research, scientific research, somebody was asked, whom do you talk to most? आप किससे सबसे ज्यादा बात करते हो? कुछ लोगों ने कहा कि हम हमारे माँ बाप से बात ज्यादा करते हैं. कुछ लोगों ने कहा वी टॉक मोस्ट टू आवर स्पाउस. कुछ लोगों ने कहा वी स्पेंड मैक्सिमम टाइम विद द चिल्ड्रन, सो आई टॉक टू माय चिल्ड्रन अ लॉट. बट रिसर्च शोज वी टॉक टू आवरसेल्फ द मोस्ट. यस, एंड हेमा जी इज राइट. हम अपने आप से बातें ज्यादा करते हैं. अगर वो बातें, इफ दिस टॉक इज पॉजिटिव, ग्रेट. बट व्हाट इफ दिस टॉक इज नेगेटिव, judgmental? What will happen then? What will happen? You are creating exactly the life what is going through. So you need to understand, if I'm talking to myself, I need to be taking care of my thoughts, the feelings which I am putting into it, and even my language. All the three things need to be taken care. Inshallah, we'll take it up in the next sessions. Now coming to, we spoke about the eyes, we spoke about the ears. What about feeling? There's another sense which is like feeling. So you just know the things through your senses. So aapne agar koi, if you have gone for shopping, the moment you hold an object to buy, you just sense it whether it is good or bad. कुछ लोगों को आदत होती है ना कि वी वांट टू टच द थिंग्स बिफोर वी बाय. कपड़े लेने जाते तो वी एक्चुअली, अगर साड़ी लेते हैं वत्सला जी, तो यू वुड पुट इट ऑन द शोल्डर एंड सी हाउ डज आई फील इट. So now this feeling sensation comes from your abdomen, from your solar plexus. क्या वो चीजों को उठा के आप वो चीजों को देख सकते हो. Another cautious, whenever you're going to buy jewelry, be very careful before you bring it home. वो ज्वेलरी को कितने लोगों ने टच किया होगा, वो ज्वेलरी को कितने लोगों ने पहना होगा, ट्राई किया होगा. So all those energies are stuck in that jewelry. What you need to do is clear that energy before you bring it home. अगर आपको कोई रिंग अच्छी लग गई, कोई नेकलेस अच्छा लग गया, whatever jewelry you are buying, it chain अच्छी लग गई, clean up that energy. And if you want, we will share a short method on how to clear up energies from the things before you come in. ठीक है. Next sense is just knowing. जैसा मैंने बताया कि आपको बेटी होगी या ये शेल्फ टूट जाएगा, वो कहाँ से आया? इट इज कॉल्ड प्रोफेटिक. यानी आपका जो क्राउन चक्र है ना वो खुला हुआ है, और वो क्राउन चक्र के अंदर से जैसे मैसेजेस ड्रॉप्स इनटू योर माइंड. किसी ने आपके माइंड में ड्रॉप किया है, डाउनलोड कर दिया है. किसी ने पूछा था ना, वत्सला जी ने पूछा था कि चीटा डाउनलोड क्या है. तो ये डाउनलोड जो होता है वो यूनिवर्स हमारे माइंड में वो डाउनलोड करता है. आपको अगर कोई पीडीएफ में दूंगी तो यू विल डाउनलोड इट ना. व्हाट्सएप पे आपको पीडीएफ मिला तो आप उसको डाउनलोड करके या तो ड्रॉप बॉक्स में रखोगे या तो ड्राइव में रखोगे फॉर फ्यूचर यूज. Similarly, knowing is messages just dropping into your mind from nowhere. So there is no logical answer to it. For example, अगर आप घूमने जाते हो, होटल के रूम में जाते हो and you just know it कि शायद यहाँ पे झगड़ा हुआ था कुछ. You feel that energy in that room little dense. या आप कोई रिलेटिव्स के घर पे मिलने जाते हो and you just know it something is not proper. शायद हस्बैंड वाइफ का झगड़ा हुआ है या कुछ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हुई है. किसी ने आपको बोला नहीं. You were welcomed with open hearts and with a big smile. But you can still sense that energy in the environment. वो क्या था? It was knowing. That is prophetic. ठीक है. Next is smell. आपको एक अलग तरह की smell आती है. Thankfully for me, see, all of us, all the 6 senses are not strong enough. जैसे 5 senses में कुछ लोग देख अच्छा सकते हैं, कुछ लोग सुन अच्छा सकते हैं. Some people can smell better, some people can taste better. Similarly, with that additional 6 senses, we have different frequency which is working. So for me, I was more of an intuitive and I was more of a feeler. And then gradually the other senses started. Barkat Bhai Mithani, who is there today present, if you're just there, just wave your hand, Barkat sir. I think so his video was not on. But people who came in early know who Barkat Bhai is. He was in my first intuitive training batch, almost 20 years back. Till then, my smelling was not very clear. The sense of smelling was not very clear. During the intuitive training of 2 days at that time, yes, Barkat Bhai is already leaving a message in the chat that yes, I am here. So he had given me small fragrance bottle and I could resonate with the fragrance since then. One day I was traveling, कहीं से जा रही थी, and I could smell the fragrance of this mogra. तो natural logical mind क्या कहेगा? किसी ने गजरा डाला होगा. Correct? I'm looking around. I was traveling in a bus. I was commuting in a bus, and I tried to look around, and there was no one with gajra. In fact, there was hardly any woman at that time traveling in the bus. तो वो clear out हो गया कि भाई ये गजरे की खुशबू नहीं है. Then suddenly my intuition is saying that maybe Barkat Bhai is thinking about you. And I realized कि चलो ठीक है, when we connect again, we'll ask him. Within half an hour, he calls me up and says, I was just talking about you and the training to my wife, and she was also very happy. So since then, the connection of the fragrance became stronger and stronger in me. करीबन 1 महीने के बाद we were visiting, one of our co-participant was there. उनकी candle, she's into candle. Mumtaz is there. Mumtaz sister I'm talking about. Mumtaz, just leave a message in the chat or you can just wave your hand. She's also here with us today, Mumtaz Ramodia. There are too many people, 4 windows, so probably we can't see the waving of the hands. So this, we had been to this Nirvin Mukhanima's place. And we had a good session there, we meditated and then we left. Now her workplace at that time was in Lakshmi Industrial Estate, which is like a completely, you can understand what is a Lakshmi Industrial Estate. It's not like a shopping mall kind of a thing. It was little interior. वो time पे लोखंडवाला and this Indian oil was not developed so much as of what it is now. Barkat Bhai was also with us, and Barkat Bhai was very new to that area because he used to stay in town, and this is in Lokhandwala, so he was very new to this place. So after we left, he was still talking to Nirmin Mukhianima about some fragrance to incorporate in the candle. और हम सारे लोग चलने लगे. We went near the gate, and what we are realizing, every one of us could smell rose fragrance. Every one of us said, rose, Lakshmi Industrial Estate में rose की खुशबू कहाँ आएगी? We are turning around, nothing is there, and suddenly I realized that Barkat Bhai is thinking of us. Shayad he might have lost his way. Let's go back and look for him. So we came back again to Nirmin Mukhianima's workplace, and there he was standing and says, अभी मैं मन में सोच रहा था कि तुम लोग चले जाओगे तो how will I come out on the main road? Correct? It is so beautiful. So fragrance also helps you and connects you with the people. The clairsentience fragrance is also more powerful when you have lost your loved ones. Like recently, 9 months back, I lost my brother. My mom always get the same perfume fragrance what he was using whenever the soul is around. Okay, so you might have also experienced something like this. When your loved one passes away, if I have lost my dadi and she used to love this chocolate cake, I would get that fragrance and would remind me of my grandmother. Okay? Or sometimes even cigar. You smell cigar also and you realize the person was smoking and you get the reminder of those people. Similarly, the taste. The last power is taste. Now, what is taste? We at times says, this left a bad taste in my mouth. आपने कुछ नहीं खाया है, लेकिन आप generally communication में are saying that today our meeting left a bad taste in my mouth. What was that? Your intuition telling you that you were not very happy. आपने कुछ खाया पिया नहीं. It's not the physical taste, but it is the taste what you get. कई मर्तबा आप होते हैं ना कि किसी के यहाँ अगर आप खा के आए हो, after 2 or 3 days, you still get that dakar of what you had eaten 2 or 3 days back. What was that? What was that? You're connecting with the energy of the person who had invited you for lunch or dinner. तो इतना beautiful है ये powers, हमको सिर्फ उसको develop करना है. How will you develop this? 7 simple ways I'm going to discuss today before we jump into the question. First, listen to your inner voice. अंदर की आवाज है आपके हम सबके पास? Correct? Are we listening to that inner voice? So next time before you make a decision, just close your eyes for a second. यहाँ पर focus करना. See, you have this hearing capacity. जहाँ चश्मे की डंडी end होती है ना, वहां पर एक छोटा सा चक्र है. It's a minor chakra. We all know about the 7 major chakras. I'm sure you must be knowing. Because most of you are very spiritual, already into meditation. So 7 chakras we know, but this to enhance your inner listening, यहाँ का जो चक्र है उसको आपको activate करना है. Activate कैसा करें कि आपको सिर्फ focus करना है. So if I want to buy a Bluetooth like this, I will just hold it in my hand and try to close my eyes and listen here. Is it appropriate for me to buy this AirPod? You will get an answer yes or no. ठीक है? तो छोटी छोटी चीजों के लिए, see, somebody was sharing in the beginning के कई मर्तबा we listen to the intuition and then it is wrong, but you are failing to understand whether it was intuition or whether it was logical thinking. 99% of the time it is logical thinking when it is operating out of fear. क्योंकि हम जो पर्सनालिटी की बात की है ना कि हम 98% प्रोग्राम है, हमारी पर्सनालिटी, ह्यूमन पर्सनालिटी was working on survival. Correct? It was working only on survival. Either we take fight or we flight. Survival के साथ में were we thriving in any way? Is our personality into thriving? And this is a big difference. Surviving on thriving and surviving on just survival mode. जब आप survival mode से एक ordinary जिंदगी जीते हो तो आपके प्रोग्राम, आपके फिल्टर में क्या है? कुछ गलत हो गया तो you're operating out of that fear, और जब अब कुछ गलत हो गया वो सोचकर ऑपरेट करते हो तो क्या होगा, वो गलत ही होगा, बिकॉज यू आर ऑपरेटिंग फ्रॉम दैट फियर एंड वी आर प्रोग्राम 98% वो फियर हमारे में डालने में आया है. डूज एंड डोंट टॉक टू स्ट्रेंजर्स, डोंट स्माइल. Yesterday I was talking to somebody, one of my new participant, and she's saying जब हम लॉकडाउन के बाद फर्स्ट टाइम बच्चे बाहर निकले almost after 3 months or 4 months and they could see people on the surrounding car and we were like एक जगह पे they were stuck up because the signal was not working, it was red color and they thought it was the signal was red and it took a lot of time to decide and think अरे signal बंद हो गया है. So she says my children opened up the window and they were laughing and smiling at the neighboring car. कि इतने दिनों के बाद किसको उन्होंने देखा. And this lady, she's saying, I said sorry to the co-passengers. I said, why was there a need for saying sorry? अरे वो बच्चे हंस रहे थे, बुला रहे थे. I said, that's the natural self, isn't it? We are actually born to connect with the soul of each person. आज यहाँ पर हम, we are 84 of us. We don't know in and out, but are we still not connected to each other's soul? Can't we see that attraction? The attraction of wisdom, the attraction of knowledge. वरना किसके पास टाइम है 4 बजे लाके अपने ऑनलाइन पे बैठ जाना. And I'm seeing so many seniors here. It's a complete blessing. Correct? Vārna seniors would have given excuses. Oh, we can't operate the technology. We don't know how to do the Zoom. We don't have that much time. Now, what's the point of learning something new at this age? But you all are still here. That is a desire, a hunger, a thirst for this spiritual knowledge. Correct? So coming back to अगर हमारे survival पे हम fear से operate करते हैं तो we are going to attract that. So today onwards, I want you to listen to the inner voice, not out of fear. अगर fear आता है तो just say, you keep quiet at the moment. I'm talking to my God. I'm talking to my higher self. You can name it whatever you want. If you're a Krishna Bhakt, you can say, I'm talking to my Krishna. If you're a Shiv Bhakt, say, I'm talking to my Shiva. Whatever name you want to give it doesn't make a difference. Whether you say God, Allah, whatever. Okay? So just listen to the voice. If the fearful voice is coming in, you have to stop that fearful voice. Okay? Clear one, first thing. Second, meditate for at least 5 minutes a day. और ये 5 minutes में कौन सी meditation करना है? Just see all our crown chakra is always open. Okay, when I'm saying in my intuitive training, I tell participants that we align, activate, open, clean, balance, harmonize your 7 chakras. It is not the 7 chakra which needs work upon. It's only the middle 5 chakra which I need to work upon and the subconscious. The crown is always open. Till your last breath, the crown cannot shut. Except in few cases when there is a spirit possession, ये crown chakra block हो जाता है because then it is 2 souls within and then there is a difference. Which easily अगर आपने dowser सीखा है तो आपको पता होगा कि if the dowser is moving clockwise, the crown chakra is open, but if the dowser, unfortunately, if it moves anti-clockwise, the crown chakra is blocked. But 99.9% of the people, the crown chakra is open. That means you are connected to the source. Okay? Second chakra, which is all the time open, is your root chakra. It is open but not activated. अब root chakra का काम क्या है आपको पता है? It's for safety and security. So आपका रोटी, कपड़ा, मकान will be सही if your root chakra is fine. But that is activation and resonating with the other chakras. But in general, your root chakra is open for you to be grounded. Root chakra का main काम क्या है? आपको grounded रखे. You are connected with the Father Earth, sky and the Mother Earth. Father Universe up, Mother down. हम बोलते हैं ना Mother Earth जमीन को और आसमान को देखकर हम क्या कहते हैं? हमारा Father is up. So we till our last breath we are connected, and this connection is with a silver lining. हमको दिखता नहीं है. आपको ऐसा हाथ करोगे आप कहोगे कि नहीं यहाँ तो कुछ connection नहीं है. But with your intuitive eyes, you can see we have a whole beam of light which is connecting to the Father God and the Mother Earth. तो जो 5 minute की meditation करना है, you just need to activate that connection every single day. Just activate. In the activation क्या करना है? आंखें बंद करना है. Bring in the light, bring in the connection, let it flow through your entire body to clean you up and create roots from your feet for grounding. अब ये grounding क्यों जरूरी है? ऊपर से connection तो पता है क्यों जरूरी है, क्योंकि that is a source of our energy. Why grounding? So that you remain humble with your powers. ठीक है? Why you need grounding? So that even if you have a lots of power, you are a co-creator, you are a creator, you are a God self, but you will still remain humble and down to earth. आप खुशियारी नहीं करोगे, आप ईगो से ऑपरेट नहीं करोगे, करी ये मैंने क्रिएट किया है. Like I remember when my participant says, "Thank you, Laila ji, you have changed my life," and I said, "No, it's not me who have changed your life. It is you who have chosen to change your life. मेरा कोई काम नहीं. I'm just a channel. I'm not anybody to change anyone's life. That is not in the hands of human being." बराबर है? उन्होंने चूज किया अपनी लाइफ को चेंज करने के लिए. That's why that person is progressing. Like after the intuitive training, somebody buying a house in a month's time of 1 crore, more than 1 crore, it's magic. Correct? Somebody who is not able to get married, और अगर 2 महीने में उनकी शादी हो जाती है with the right soul partner, it's a magic. So yes, we do create magic, but it's not me, the magician. The magician is the person who is doing it. So as a non-participant, up 5 minutes meditation early morning, first thing you do this, connect with your Father God and connect with your Mother God. And then when you come to your heart chakra, just in your heart, say gratitude. 5 things you are grateful for. That's it. अब 5 दिन करो and then get back to me क्या changes आए आप में. Trust me, within 5 days, 11 days, you will feel different. You will feel more healthier. You will feel more calmer. You will feel more peaceful. And don't be surprised even if your financial starts flourishing. अगर कुछ blocks थी आपके finances में, आपको लगेगा कि even that is moving, that is shifting. Because energy is shifting. When you're taking in the white light and you're taking in the roots out of your feet, you're actually clearing the energies. You're clearing your aura. And if your aura is clear, you are like a Midas touch. Whatever you touch turns to gold. Whatever you think, it manifests. Okay, second part. Third, enjoy talking to your own self. Never complain, "Oh, I am in solitude. मेरे साथ तो बात करने के लिए कोई नहीं है." With lockdown, many people were saying, "Oh, now we don't have kitty parties to go around. We don't have friends to go around. We are just in the house, in the 4 walls." But that's the best time. God wanted you to talk to yourself. And this answer came up when Brahmaji was doing his auto writing workshop. पता नहीं उस workshop में मैंने एक सवाल दिया सब participants को. Connect to your higher self and say, what are the benefits of this lockdown in my life? What are the good things about the lockdown in my life? You'll be surprised. Lockdown में किसी के लिए कुछ अच्छा हो सकता है? But Brahmaji has written a beautiful answer on it. Brahmaji, why don't you share it in one of your Telegram groups? In the future, you can share that. Would you like to say anything here?
I think when we started this webinar, we did in one of our sessions, we did a kind of contemplation on this, that what are the benefits that have come. But it was not exactly on the lockdown. It was the benefits, the overall things which Corona has initiated.
Okay.
So lockdown was a direct result of Corona, and a lot of contemplation went into it.
Whatever you had written that time, during my homework session, please share that in Telegram group.
Oh, I will do.
Those who have come directly, who are not on the Telegram group, you need to connect with Brahmaji, who will add you to the Telegram.
I am giving my number here in the chat box. So anybody wants, you just connect with me and I'll put you there.
Okay. So Brahmaji will add you to the Telegram where they have this every Tuesday, some of the other new learnings which are happening in their group. And Hemaji is organizing all the learnings for all of us. Thanks to Hemaji for this contribution. So coming back to the auto writing, so where all of them could write so many points, like they were like unending points, like I benefited this, I benefited this, I benefited this. And that's really was an eye opener that when you're connecting with your higher self and when you're sitting with yourself, you can actually take down messages from the universe and you can write it. Even without the training, since your crown chakra is open, you're already very spiritual. I want you to do this exercise for the next 10 days. Morning, when you do your white light for 5 minutes, just take a diary ready. Just write down, dear God, show me what I need to know today. Just one line. Dear God, show me what I need to know today. What would you benefit from it? Maybe initially you'll get few words. Later on, probably you'll get some sentences. And later on, you can write an entire book with these powers. I have written 2 books with the auto writing powers, connecting from the universe. As I said, I was a mediocre child. Still, I could complete my 2 books, Joy of Healing, which is an international best-selling author from Amazon, and another, The Gratitude Questions. And the third one is coming up, the Intellect to Intuition, Changing Gears, which will be published on my birthday, August. Okay. So coming back to, you start with this auto writing, you will get few ideas how your day is going to be. So you are co-creating. If you know something negative about the day, you can change, you can alter the pathway and you can create a new reality for yourself. And I'm open to helping all of you. Whenever you are writing this question, anyone you want to connect to me and say, okay, this was my auto writing, can you help me further? I will be there guiding you out. Okay, I love dedicated students, no matter whether you have enrolled for my class or not. But if you're dedicated for your growth, I'm available. Okay, coming to the next point, 4th point, be in a creative zone. That means most of the artists and the writers and the dancers and the musicians make sure that they are using their creativity, they are using their intuitive powers. Now, whatever field you are into it, you need to be creative enough. Let the outflow happen. For example, if you're a housewife, if you're cooking and you want to use your intuition, this I have tried it myself. Ask the angels, let me know how much salt I need to put or how much water I need to put. So if you don't know the recipe and you still want to make it, with your downloading, with your intuitive awareness, you can actually make whatever food you want. My mom-in-law is an excellent cook. Like I can vouch for her cooking. So you can imagine when you have a mother-in-law who is cooking so well, no matter how well I cook, will I be ever appreciated in my family? Will I ever be appreciated? Obviously no, no? Because she is senior, she has been cooking for so much time, she is doing with so much of love. So I could never compete with her. Later on, when I got separated from her and I didn't know how to make this kheer kurma during Eid, what we have, this what do you call this? Sev kurma, correct? The sweet dish. So I didn't know it, but my husband loves it. And it was still time for me to go to my in-laws to have that sev kurma. So I said, let me just make and see kaisa banta hai. Try to karte. So I invoked my angels and I'm using my intuitive powers and says, I'm making it for the first time. You need to guide me. And it was fabulous. It was fabulous. After that, not an Eid has passed by where I have not made this sev kurma. So even if my mother-in-law would come to my house and she would eat, she would say, yes, this is much better than what I made. Initially, yes, first time when she tasted, she says, yes, you have put a lot of kesar. That's why it's tasting good. See how the old people are? They want to prove कि आपने केसर ज़्यादा डाला and केसर is expensive stuff, इसलिए वो color और खुशबू आ रही है. But later, she started appreciating, it's not the kesar, it's with lots of love what you are making. And I have tried this several times. So explore, let the creativity go out. Today's session was also downloaded. I don't create a session just by itself के चलो अभी इतने 20-22 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है मुझे क्यों प्रिपेयर करने की जरूरत है? Do I need to prepare for a session of 2 hours? उसमें भी आधा घंटा क्वेश्चन आंसर्स होगा, आधा घंटा मेडिटेशन होगा. The entire session is written here with a different color pen. So I downloaded by this gathering, what this gathering wants to learn, what will make a difference to this gathering, what wisdom I need to share which will bring about a difference to this gathering. And that's how the entire session is created. So let the creativity be out. In whatever profession you are, use your creativity. Make sure there is some outlet of this creativity. Fifth point, be empathic. Now this is a little risky thing. अभी be empathic क्या होता है कि हमारा जो feeling power है, जो हमने abdomen का बोला, वो again 90% of the people without attending the intuitive training also, their feeling zone is always open. Correct? That gut feeling हमारी सबकी खुली है. Solar plexus खुली है. आप कहीं भी जाते हो, आप when you're traveling in train and buses, you tend to feel it more. If somebody is just passing by you, you just know it. Correct? आप कोई नए बंदे को मिलते हो, you are meeting somebody new and your intuition is guiding you. I remember I used to suffer big time. All my headaches in my childhood was a reason of my being a feeler. कि आप कहीं भी जाओ, if I am going for a picnic, I would come back with a headache. If I'm going for a movie, I would come back with an headache. If I'm going for shopping, I would come back with an headache. Because solar plexus इतना खुला हुआ था as an intuitive power, I would absorb other people's energy. So when we say be an empath, you are not going to absorb other people's energy, but you will identify. आपके environment में क्या होता है, उसको सिर्फ identify करना. That what this person is going through. शायद दिखा तो रहा है वो बहुत हंसता हुआ चेहरा, very smiling face, very happy face. But is this person really very smiley or very happy from within? Correct? You have to check it out. कि कई मर्तबा घर के अंदर भी हमारे फैमिली मेंबर्स है, those who are going through stress and depression, but because we are so much busy with our own world that we don't pay attention to their needs. What if you know their needs? What if you know their needs? Would it be a better relationship? कि आपके उनके बोलने से पहले आप उनसे बात करते हो and they just connect with you from the heart. Like this Saturday, we wanted to go and meet my mother-in-law just out of nowhere. She didn't know, we love to give her surprises. So we don't tell her in advance. So just हमने सोचा के जा रहे. My son and my daughter-in-law is also here right now because of the lockdown. So I just told him that हम जा रहे, तुमको चलना है. Oh, why you are going this weekend? Next weekend जाओगे तो I'll come. So you all also don't go. Let's go together on next weekend. So we said no. We have decided to go. ये weekend भी जाते हैं. Next weekend we all four of us go together. So when we reached there, she was so happy. She says, from morning I was remembering you. From morning I was thinking because I wanted to make this doklas and she knows that I love doklas. She says, આખો દિવસ મારા મગજમાં, like we speak Gujarati at home, કે મારા મગજમાં એ જ વિચાર ચાલતું હતું કે લૈલાને કેમ હું પહોંચાડું, લાલીને કેમ પહોંચાડું. So something like this, which is like you are just aware who needs you and it brings about a beautiful relationship. Okay? So be more empathetic, but yes, if you are a feeler and you unconsciously, if you are absorbing other people's pain and negativity, so do one thing is just create a white surrounding around you, a white protective shield, or you can just give a statement that let there be, those who are empath can write down this affirmation if you want, or we can share it later on the Telegram. Let there be a divine protective shield around me. Let there be a divine protective shield around me so that only positive energy comes in, reflecting back all the negative energy to the sender or source. This shielding is done and it stays, this shielding stays for 24 hours. यानी आपको रोज ये shielding कर लेनी है if you're going out, especially so that you don't empathically you collect the negative energy from people. Like I have started with psychic development series on YouTube. In this series, last Saturday, the video which was put up was giving what is your dominating strength, and people were supposed to write down the answers that what is their dominating strength. Now 90% people have answered is they are feelers. Because feeling ability, feeling senses is very common. So if you're a feeler and if you're an empath, you are absorbing negativity from other people, it is very dangerous. Because you will never know कि वो आपका pain है या किसी और का pain है. तो अगर किसी और का पेन है तो गिव इट बैक टू द सेंडर विद लॉट्स ऑफ लव. वी डोंट वांट टू टेक अदर पीपल्स पेन. ठीक है, यू कैन बी अ हीलर, यू कैन बी एन एम्पैथ विदाउट टेकिंग अदर पीपल्स पेन. So when you do this white light, you're protecting yourself. Simple switch angel word. If somebody wants to use shortcut like me, it is divine guard. Just 2 words, divine guard, which will protect you similar way to that white light. And this word, you can use it not only for yourself, but for all those who feel, oh, my children are going out and you are a little scared. Your daughters are going out with short dresses and you want to protect them. You can put a shield over them as well. आप उनके ऊपर भी shield डाल सकते हो. You can use the word divine guard for them also. For them also, the guard stays for 24 hours. Except in situations where menstrual cycle is going on, or if there is a cut in any of the physical part of the body. But otherwise, the protection is there for 24 hours. Okay, 6th and the most important thing to identify and to expand your intuitive power is focus on your dreams. Most of the time, the clairvoyant people get those downloads in their mind. They get the understanding through their dreams, but they are not able to identify what the dreams are about to tell them. Like I remember before I came into this field, I would dream a lot. So morning, whenever I woke up, I was always tired. क्योंकि दिन में बोलने मिलता नहीं था. As you know that there was no freedom for me to talk. My powers were to talk and share my knowledge. So in the dream, I used to deliver sessions. So morning when I wake up, my astral body has done some training somewhere and I am clueless what is happening. So morning, the physical body is still tired. You will not believe so many doctors I consulted. Most of the doctors put me on the sleeping pills. कि भाई आपको insomnia है. अरे भाई insomnia नहीं है. I'm sleeping very well. But then still when I'm waking up after 8 hours of sleep also, I'm not relaxed. Then when I did my intuitive training, I realized that it was my astral body who was doing the work because the physical body was not doing the work at that time. The day when I started working with my physical body, giving this training and connecting with people, helping, sharing knowledge, now my nights are peaceful. So now I use my night time for sleep learning. And all of us can do that. While you are sleeping, you can instruct your mind to download information into your mind, download on something which you have not even thought about it or which you have not been studied. And that will come in the sleep download. And when you wake up, you know what the answers are. Like just to give you an example, आप बचपन में आप करते होगे. I don't know, I used to do that. Exams के पहले किताब लेके घूमते हैं कि if you put your book under the pillow and you ask the angels कि book में जो knowledge है वो हमारे mind में चली जाए, is actually a reality. It is called sleep learning. तो हम अभी भी वो चीज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. Brahmaji had mentioned about Akashic record. Officially, I have not trained under anybody about Akashic records. The complete training was gifted to me in my sleep learning. And that's why I could make such a simple version of Akashic record and give it to my participants. Okay? So you need to understand, make use even of your sleep time. How to identify your sleep? I would suggest for the beginners, एक किताब आप अपने बाजू में रख दो. Because when you sleep, the dreams are very distinct. Correct? As if it's happening in the now. But the moment you wake up, you are blank. Correct? तो आपको क्या करना है? Create a dream journal, keep it next to your bed. Tell your angels that whatever dream I get, let me be able to remember it and make proper use of my dream. Make proper use of the guidances you are giving me. और रात में जितने भी बजे आपको कोई मैसेज मिलता है, 2 बजे, 3 बजे, 4 बजे, सिर्फ उठो, पॉइंट फॉर्म में जर्नल में लिख दो. So that only the scribbling of the points are there without you losing out on your sleep. Yes, sometimes if the message is very, very important for the benefit of mankind, you will not be able to sleep. उसके बाद में आपको नींद ही नहीं आएगी. आप बोलोगे अरे 4 बजे मैं उठ गई, सपना देखकर फिर नींद ही नहीं आई. But वो मैसेज इतना important था that God didn't wanted you to sleep on it. ठीक है, अगर सिंपल ड्रीम्स होगी आप वापस से सो जाओगे तो स्क्रिबल करो और सो जाओ. Correct? We will go deeper into the dream analysis and all, which we are not going it now. Okay. Auto writing, I already mentioned a while ago. The 7th point of developing your intuitive power is after your white light meditation, just pick up one more diary and say, what do I need to know today? Probably आपको word एक word में मिलेगा, कुछ एक sentences में मिलेगा, whatever, just keep note of that word and see how it is functioning in your throughout the day. Like I'm giving you an example that one day, this was in the beginning when I was learning about the intuitive power, I got the message, keep cool. Is the time up?
No, carry on, carry on.
Carry on, no, actually, because there was 15 messages I have not seen. There was little wondering whether this message. So I'll just finish off with this auto writing. I think I got this message of be cool. Now that was the day I was going in for attending one social program. So being cool was something weird kind of an answer or guidance I received. I thought AC room में जाके session attend करना है. Why the angels are telling me to remain cool? मुझे तो I don't want to deliver a session कि मुझे tension हो जाए, because when every time I want to deliver a session, there is this butterfly in the stomach even after 20 years, and that's a very good sign because that hormones are helping you to deliver better. Correct? That anxiety in yourself when you're delivering, it's better for you. So this day when the angels are telling me remain cool, and I was like, why do I need to remain cool? क्योंकि मुझे ना session deliver करना है, ना मुझे कहीं जाना है, किसी के banquet के अंदर जाकर बैठना और सिर्फ सुनना है मुझे. But when I went there, I realized the banquet was full. This was happening in opposite Ali Khan Hospital. There is this Diamond Jubilee School. तो उनका एक conference room है और उनकी school है पूरी. So we were shifted to a school building. Because वो conference room जो था वो पूरा full हो गया था. When I went to the building, I realized that the lifts were not working. And based on my personality of being lazy, 3 माला चढ़कर जाना, I could have lost my head. Correct? That वो reaction आ जाता है, गुस्सा आ जाता है कि भाई I don't want to, why I want to. ठीक है, फिर भी because the angels had said remain cool, I kept my cool and I climbed up the 3rd floor. Only to realize कि जो room में हमको बिठाए थे, one was non-AC और benches were very small because वो 3rd या 4th primary section का classroom था. But that room had this projector and also they were using that. So whole day went off so bad, I would say, with so much of challenges. But because God, angels had told me remain cool, I did not utter a word. And in the evening, pata chala कि they were selecting. They wanted to do this pilot project as a social thing, and they were looking out for speakers. And I was one of the pilot project speaker for that conference. So imagine if I had not remained cool, and on my nature, if I would have shouted or I would have reacted or I would have complained, शायद ये opportunity मेरे से चली जाती. So yes, you have the power. With the 7 things daily using it, you will be able to enhance your powers. Just a quick recap. Listen to your inner voice. Second, 5 minutes of meditation connecting with the Father Universe and the Mother Earth. Third, being yourself, just being yourself, sitting and talking whatever you want to talk within. Creative zone, so operating out of your creative zone in whatever field you are. Being empathetic so that you are aware of the energies around you. Pay attention to your dreams and auto writing. Okay. Here I would like to stop before we continue with your question answers. और फिर अगर टाइम है हम फिर से सेशन कंटिन्यू करेंगे. Is that fine? चलो. Because I don't want anybody to leave the room without the meditation. So if needed, हम question answers के बाद में meditation ले लेंगे और फिर हम दूसरा session लेंगे for people who are open to it. Because I don't want anybody to miss out on the benefits of this meditation. So how much time we have for question answers, Brahma ji or Hema ji?
No, we don't have any fixed schedule. if there are questions, we will take them maybe for
Okay.
10 minutes or something.
Okay,
Like
perfect.
this.
Okay, so let's keep 10 minutes for the
If
question
there are
answer.
any questions, please raise your hand. You can raise your hand, or maybe you can unmute yourself and speak.
Sir, I have to give them permission to unmute themselves. So they have to raise their hands or
Ajay, they have to,
put
so please
it in the
raise
chat
your hand.
box
Please,
if they have any questions. In the meantime, I will just go to the chat box if there is any.
Even I was going through the chat box.
Yeah.
No, there are no questions in the chat box. Nazia
So yes,
and,
Dr. Aditi is there.
Right.
Yes, Dr. Aditi, I am spotlighting you. You can unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hello, hello, Lara madam.
Yes, Doctor.
Very nice to listen to your talk. It is quite helpful for me.
Thank you.
Few days back, Gaur sir suggested me to go for auto writing. I'm trying, but I don't think I'm doing my best. So I would like to know little more about auto writing, how to go for it, how to start. I'm writing since few days, but I don't think I'm giving up to the best. My conscious mind is always in between interfering. I don't think it is correct way I'm doing.
Okay, okay.
So if
Dr.
you can put a
Aditi, the
little light.
first thing, change your language saying I'm trying. Because
Okay.
with psychic power, whenever we say I'm trying, we will end up crying. Because either we do it or we don't do it. There's nothing like trying. And this auto writing, if you feel it's coming from the logical mind, doesn't matter. Keep on writing for a couple of days and eventually you'll realize that it is the best thing that you are doing. Initially, you will feel your logical mind is writing. It's like a rapid fire answer. So in rapid fire, क्या होता है कि the first few messages will come from your logical mind. But later on, if you give some more time to write, the message turns into intuitive messages. And how will you know whether this is intuitive messages? Because it is not your language. The language is better. The concept which you are not aware of just comes up in the writing. Right? So that's how you will be able to differentiate whether it is logical answers writing or whether it's intuitive auto writing. And I don't know whether I'm allowed to do that. Brahmaji, you can guide her about the 5 days auto writing workshop which I conduct.
Yes, I will. And there is Suchismita and Vinita Dabral, these two persons.
Vinita, please go ahead. Ask your question.
Unmute yourself, Vinita.
Yes. Please go ahead, Vinita. Unmute yourself. Yes.
Hi, this is
Hi,
Vinita. Hello, Laila ji and everyone. I have a question. Do I have to introduce myself first?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay.
Just maybe your name and where are you from?
Okay, I'm Vinita and I'm from Singapore. And I have been connected to Laila ji through my dietitian. And she had actually suggested me last year. And I did speak to Laila ji that time, but then nothing clicked. I think I had to suffer a little more to come back. And this time, I don't know. I had like no other option to, go with, and I had to connect. So here I am, and I'm growing a lot. This is after a long period of time, I felt that I started growing again. So I was stagnant for quite some time in my growth. So now I have connected and I'm experiencing a lot of, and when I talk to like many different people, and there's one thing which I experience a lot, and I feel that maybe you can shower some light. It is fear. So means because fear comes in very different forms, and this is the like something people need to be enlightened on how to overcome, because there are different forms of it. So what would you say on that?
First of all, thank you for this wonderful question. I think so you missed the beginning about the survival part we spoke about. Were you there from the beginning, Vinita?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. So you heard about the survival part, survival and thriving. So a programming mind is programmed with the survival tendency, a survival personality. So most of us operate out of fear, but universe, the God has given us only 2 types of fear, which is psychological proof. We have the fear of loud voice and the fear of falling down. This 2 fear was given to us by God for our safety. Rest, all the other fears are programmed to us. So
So
actually,
you
there is fear
said
of
one
falling
is
down and fear of loud noise.
loud noise. Okay.
So those two fears were given by God for that, also for our safety purpose,
Okay.
nothing else. But we incorporated the other fear from the collective consciousness.
Okay.
Now, if you understand the collective consciousness is like everybody is thinking finance is going down, economy is going down, the political system is going down, the health is going down, what is happening? Everybody is thinking that. So all those thoughts are there in the collective consciousness. And when we are connected, if you're a feeler, we are connecting not to the universe, but we are connecting ourselves to the collective consciousness. And when you connect to the collective consciousness, you tend to absorb a lot of fear, which are not your fear. So you need to learn to identify my fear versus the fear of collective consciousness.
Okay.
So probably if you start doing the meditation every single day, connecting directly to the source, the one whom we are connecting to the collective consciousness will start reducing.
Okay.
Correct? So most of the meditative people, most of the spiritual people are very cool about COVID. Correct? The only people who are hyper are business people. Correct? Those who have lots of money, the builders, they feel a lot of fear because now the business is not taking up further. So it's a collective consciousness where they are fearing a lot. So identify between your fear and the collective consciousness fear. Have I answered you, Vinita? Or
Yes.
if you have some specific fear which you would like to talk about, so then we can go in little detail about it.
Okay, so actually, as you had guided me to, go ahead with your intuitive listening and, see what comes up. So I was doing it. And then there was a time that I actually was talking to my mother, and she, all of a sudden, she started telling me that she gets some dreams and this and that. And as I think that in one of the session I highlighted about my brother, and then all of a sudden she starts talking all this. And I was sitting at the same place here during nighttime, 1 o'clock. I don't know why I felt like getting up and talking to her. And when I was talking to her, I don't know, suddenly in my heartbeat increased, and I just felt fear. So I do not know, maybe now when you're telling me, maybe it is what they experience.
Correct.
And I experience it to the
Beautiful.
level that I could not. When I had to cut the call, I said, please don't cut the call, let me go to the room first. And I was like, oh my God, this much level of fear, I just don't understand it. Whereas I'm I'm open to learn so many new things, and I want to overcome all this nonsense. And what is happening here means, how will I grow if I just get stuck to it? And then I wanted to talk to you about this experience, that what is this I experience, I don't understand.
Okay, this brings me another point to share with the whole group. Most intuitive people who can sense energy, at times they can't stay in dark.
Okay.
Because you can sense energy around. So it's a natural tendency for feelers that they would feel like if I'm alone in my house sleeping, I would feel somebody coming and sitting on my bed when there is no physical personality around. So don't be surprised. That's a natural fear what we get, because every day you're connecting with the energy so much. So those fears just comes in. And it's actually not a fear. Possibility is there that some soul, deceased soul came and sat near your bed. Okay? So at such time, what I do personally, I just say that let only the positive souls remain in this room, vacuuming out all the negative or low frequency souls in this room. Correct? So if you get that fear, you can always do that. Let only the positive energy souls remain in this room, and let all the negative or low frequency souls can move out.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. There was somebody else who was raising the
Okay.
hand. And
Suchismita.
yeah.
Suchismita, you want to ask a question? She has lowered down her hand. There is one question in the chat, Lelaji, from Neha. She has written, how can I improve my memory?
Memory is, how old are you first? The person who's writing this question is how old?
I have no idea. Neha, Are you there? Can we pin you?
44. Okay.
Mm.
So 44 age is not the age where we start losing memory. Correct? We understand that after 50, probably there is some part of the mind which starts deteriorating and we start losing memory. Here we need to understand most of us, we don't lose memory. But our mind is occupied with things which we don't want to. Like if somebody has hurt you maybe 10 years back, somebody have abused you 20 years back, or any disputes in relationship 30 years back, which is still alive in your mind, that memory is distinct clear. Correct? तो अगर वो mind के अंदर वो सारी चीजें होगी, where the new knowledge is going to come in? So if I'm watching the media, the news all the time throughout the day, mind में क्या घूमेगा? Will the intuition remain in my mind? My intuition would be यहाँ पे ये हुआ, यहाँ पे ये हुआ, यहाँ पे ये हो रहा है. Correct? So you need to empty your mind with meditation so that the new information can come in. She also mentioned in the group that she's a student. So very good for student if you know how to connect with your intuitive powers, auto writing, sleep learning, and downloading. You can give even appear for your exams. And I'm so proud to say that many of my participants, 50 years plus participant had completed her graduation. There was this another 44 years old, married with 2 grown-up daughters. Her daughter was in SSC, and this girl completed her BA followed by B.Ed. I have completed my master's in psychology when my son was in SSC. Memory, I don't have a good memory. Correct? But sleep learning, auto writing, and downloading does make a difference. So if you're a student and you want to enhance your these powers to write exams, it is wonderful.
I think Suchismita wants to ask a question.
Yes,
and that would be the last question because then
Okay.
we have time only for meditation. Suchismita, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yes, I just wanted to ask because this I shared with Hema sometime back when my mother fell ill, and she fell ill on the 22nd April, and then she was hospitalized on 26th of April. Till then, I think 25th of April, I came to know about her illness. 4 दिन से I hadn't really spoken to her, but 22nd of April, I started having pain in my lungs area. And I told Hema also that look, you know, my lungs, you know, that area is actually paining so much. I thought I did some yoga and you know the pain, but the pain continued. It's still continuing, and it's getting clearer and clearer as my mother is getting better and better. And yes, day before yesterday, the lung X-ray of my mother showed little bit of that. Bronchitis or whatever, pneumonitis, whatever patch, and I'm still paining there. So I don't know whether I'm an empath or not, but I don't like this physical connection. I just want to cut off that because mentally I can't say that I'm really very close to her, but intuitively or spiritually there was something. Rehma, you remember I told you that these are the things that is happening to me.
I do hope you remember the message that came along. Don't worry. The first day the
Yeah.
message.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, continue first. Complete and then I'll continue.
Yeah. So I just as long as I'm an empath and I can feel that she's in trouble and that's fine. But physical pain, which is also affecting me in the same area, which is strange, and I really don't know. I mean, how to. If that happens every time she falls sick, then it will be troublesome for me. So I just want to know what to do about it.
No, you will not get the pain every time, but yes, as you said, though you're not physically very close to her, but genetically close to her, you're born through her. So there's a natural tendency where whatever she will feel, you will also feel at times. Like this was happening exactly with my mom. So at a times I would tell her that stop talking about your pain to me in that detail, because exactly whatever she would say, I would feel it in my body.
But Laila, I was not even in touch with her.
No, that's okay. I'm just coming to your answer. I've not completed my answer. So I used to tell her that don't talk about your pain in so much detail because I get the same thing after that. So for some time she would not say, maybe probably after 2 or 3 days if we meet, and from nowhere I would say, "Arey, mujhe ye ho raha hai." Bole, "Arey, mujhe bhi ye ho raha tha, but that's why I didn't tell you." Correct? Now there's a simple solution. What is happening? Why this pain is coming to all the impedance, especially the parents and the sibling? When we connect to them, there's an etheric cord connecting with your abdomen to their abdomen. There's an etheric cord, invisible cord connecting. The way we have the cord connecting to the God, we have an etheric cord connected to each individual. So if we are 91 people here, my energy is connected to all the 91 people here. Correct? Similarly, we all connect to each other. Now, what is happening if you are a strong empath? Even if I don't know your name or face or whatever, I would still absorb. I am sure somebody is having back pain in this group. Left side, the back pain. Yes, it's Siddhi. And that's coming to me. So till the time I'm in the class, I would allow that because the meditation would clear that. But later, before, when I close down this Zoom, I would cut the etheric cord. So what you need to do for cutting the etheric cord, it is simple. Invoke Archangel Michael, who is the angel for protection. Ask him to come with his mighty sword and cut the etheric cord connecting you with anybody in the world closer to your abdomen. From front, from back, both the sides, top and below your feet. So you have to visualize Archangel Michael with the sword, and he is cutting all the etheric cord from your front, back, both the sides, top and below your feet.
Sorry, what cord? Ethnic cord?
Etheric cord.
Etheric.
E-T-H-E-R-I-C. Etheric cord. It's an invisible cord connecting you with anybody whom you are thinking about, whom you are talking to, whom you are physically meeting, hugging, anything. Even if you think about that person, the etheric cord is connected. So before you go to sleep, you can cut the etheric cord, ask Archangel Michael to do it for you. And when you wake up in the morning, you can ask Archangel Michael to cut the etheric cord with all the astral souls you have connected with.
Okay.
Night, you are
Thank you.
cutting the etheric cord from all the physical people whom you have connected. Morning, you're cutting the etheric cord from all the astral souls you have connected while you slept.
Okay.
It will be
Thank you
a
so
big
much.
difference. Yes, it would make a big difference in your life. Initially, I remember after my 3 days of training, the 4th and the 5th day, I would be like a zombie. I would sleep whole day. After 3 days of intuitive training, 4th and 5th day was like completely down with energy. Because I used to keep the etheric cord on thinking, unko zarurat hogi to, what if they need me? What if I have to guide them? Because during the training, I keep the cord connected so that I get those messages directly from their energy field. Ke unko kya chahiye? But later when it is done, if I cut the etheric cord, it is better for me. So I started disconnecting the cord after the 3 days of the training, and even on the 4th day, if you tell me you want to go out on a holiday or a drive, I was ready. So that much difference it makes when your etheric cord are disconnected. Especially when the cord is connected to someone whom you don't like. That is the time you need to cut the cord more often. Okay, so then you won't have any physical pain. So as Babaji said that this is the last question, but yes, even I am there on Telegram. So if you have any further questions, I will definitely make sure that I answer to all your questions, and whatever help I can give for this group, especially for Brahmaji's spiritual. Like for me, I feel Brahmaji, the name itself is so huge. Like it's like Brahmaji, Brahma, the whole universe. And if somebody like him is creating like this, it's definitely a biggest blessing where he's reaching out to so many people unconditionally. Yes, definitely with the support of Hemaji, who is taking care of all the electronic and all the gadgets and everything. Okay? So even I will be giving my services for this group.
In fact, whether our group people know it or not, you are already a member of the group. You
Yeah.
don't interact in the group.
Yes, I don't interact in the group, so that's why I'm saying that I'm just
You are
if there,
there already.
yeah. In case if there is any question, we'll definitely answer it when in the group. So are we
And,
all ready for the meditation?
Just one point I would like to tell Vinita about the fear part. Maybe if she connects with me, I can, give her some input on some breathing techniques which are very effective. But that will need a one-on-one thing. So, if she needs that.
Correct. If there are more people who have this fear, we also have a simple another, because see, I believe in simplicity. So most of my techniques are very simple. Sometimes people just brush it out saying it's too simple to be true. Correct? It's too good to be true. But yes, work on the technique and see how it gives results. There's a technique called R5. I'm not going into much detail about it. It's like R5 when you say, so all the things which are gone in your subconscious mind as a child, which is triggering the fear. So it is like we revive, recognize, realign, reorient, and reposition my fear. So if I say I R5 my fear, couple of times repeated over and over again. So if you started with the fear from 0 to 10, if it was 8 or 9, by the time you practice this R5 for 5 minutes, you will see your fear level has gone down to 2 or 3. It's a beautiful technique and the therapy. And you can use this R5 for anything and everything. For anything and everything. Like I'm literally saying, you can say R5 my arthritis. Somebody in the beginning had said about arthritis. I R5 my back pain. Siddhi, you can use that. I R5 my back pain. And see the amount of intuitive wisdom you'll get after repeating it. So either when you're repeating it for 5 times, you'll be guided to some other concept. You will be guided to some physiotherapy. You'll be guided with some exercises to do, which would heal your back and other parts of the body. So intuition doesn't heal you by itself, but intuition will take you to the right person who can help and provide the healing modalities to you. Clear? Yeah. Can we start with the meditation? This
Yes.
meditation will be around 10, now it is 6:02, around 10 minutes. 10 minutes, we all have 10 minutes for the meditation.
Yes, as much
This
as
is
you
a
want.
complete, yeah, this is a complete channelized meditation. So I would not know what I'm saying in this. We will ask the universe whatever it is needed for us. Okay? So close your eyes. Achha, before you close your eyes, all my meditation, if you want to align your body, mind, and soul, my simplest technique, which I can share with you today, is your 3 breaths. So when you're taking a deep breath in, you will hold the breath in your belly for a second or as much as you can. And while you're exhaling, you will say, relax, relax, relax. You need to do this 3 times. So the moment you do this 3 aligning breath, I call it, it will align your body, mind, and soul. And the moment your body, mind, and soul is connected and aligned, unconsciously you're connecting with the Father Universe and the Mother Earth without even doing anything. Okay, so we will start this meditation also with this 3 breath in. Just give me a second. Yeah. So close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. A deep breath in. Slowly breathe out. Relax, relax, relax. Once again, taking a deep breath in. Slowly breathe out. Relax, relax, relax. Once again, take a deep breath in. Slowly breathe out. Relax, relax, relax. Return your breathing to normal level. Focus on your heart. A beautiful place where your soul resides. Feel your consciousness in your heart. And now bring your consciousness moving up into your body, moving from your heart into your throat, moving up into your third eye, moving up onto your crown chakra. And now take your consciousness high above you, as if you are connecting 14 inches above your head, your soul star chakra. And now from this soul star chakra, connect to the higher consciousness, the God's consciousness. Allow yourself to go higher and higher up. Moving higher and higher up, above your buildings, up into the sky, passing through the planets, passing through all the angels, ascended masters, totem animals. Just connect, go up higher and higher. Imagine or visualize a beautiful white cloud. Settle in there. This is the theta state, and just the intention will help you reach this state with your alignment of your body, mind, and soul. Your consciousness is up into the theta state. Here we download our intuitive powers. I know what it is to be intuitive. I know how to focus my attention onto the inner soft voice. I know I am blessed with this psychic sense. I am open and willing to program myself with this new understanding, with this new spiritual powers. I know what it is to be intuitive. I know what it is to be an empath. And today I desire to have a divine protective shield so that I'm just aware of being an empath rather than absorbing other people's pain, other people's fear. I know what it is to live a healthy, happy, peaceful, joyful life. I know what it is to live a balanced life. I know what it is to live a thriving life. I know what it is to be a blessed soul. I know what it is to learn during the sleep. I know what is and how meditation is going to help me in my progress. I know what it is to be a light worker, a spiritual healer, an occult practitioner. I know I am blessed with confidence, high self-esteem, humble attitude, thank you, God, for this beautiful life. I accept all this download by saying yes, 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 3 times in my mind. Now I want you to imagine yourself taking a shower up there, cleaning your entire physical body, etheric body, astral body, and your spiritual body, including your emotional body. Take in the white light shower. Thank God for this beautiful learning. Think of all the people that made it possible for you to expand your psychic development. Thank each and every soul who are present here, who made it possible for you to understand in much depth and details. Thanking the God, start descending down as if you're coming back into your physical body, entering your body through your crown chakra. And now let the beautiful white light from the universe cleaning you up, your physical, emotional, ethereal, and physical body. Clear your crown chakra completely. Let your forehead relax. No raised eyebrows, no worries, no fears. Moving down into your entire face, let the energy bring a glow to your face, a smile to your face. Soften the areas around your eyes. Moving down into your shoulders, drop your shoulders down. Relax your shoulders. Moving down into your heart chakra. Breathe into your heart and breathe out. Clearing your consciousness. Moving down into your stomach. Moving down into your thighs. Your knees. Your calf muscles. Moving down into your ankle. Down into your feet. Now imagine roots coming out of your feet and going down into the Mother Earth. Allow the roots to go deep down for clearing and transmutation. Whatever your body had today in yourself, which is not for your highest good or not meant for you, let it go out through your roots down into the Mother Earth for cleansing and transmutation. Deep down, the roots are going deeper and deeper. And the beautiful Mother Earth loving energy is coming back now. Clearing out all the negative energies which you have sent to Mother Earth is clean and coming back into your body. Moving up from your feet, up on your ankle, your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs, moving into your back, healing your lower back, moving up onto your middle back, healing your middle back, your upper back, moving up on the back of your shoulders, healing your entire back. The energy is flowing freely now, moving up at the back side of your neck. So all your cervical problems are releasing. The back of your head, back to the crown chakra. Once again, take your consciousness 14 inches above your crown chakra, the soul star chakra. And from there, let this energy, beautiful Mother Earth, pink energy, flow all around you, creating a ball of energy all around you. This is a beautiful, loving, protective energy all around you. Stretch your pink ball, this loving energy, the energy of compassion. Bring in all your family members whom you want to experience this compassion, this love, this peace, this serenity. So invite your family members into this aura of pink light. Stretch it further. If you feel like encompassing your entire building, people, stretching it further to the entire society, stretching it further to the entire area where you stay, the entire city, state, and you can stretch it to the entire globe. This depends on how strong your frequency is. So you go as much as you are guided. But ultimately, your aim should be to reach out your loving energy to the entire globe. Divine compassion. Divine compassion. Divine compassion. Feel this state for some time. Now you can start bringing in the entire energy back into your heart. And now there will be the energy all around the globe, as well as the compassionate energy into your heart. Your cup of compassion is overflowing. Your energy is overflowing from your heart, the energy of love, the energy of compassion. Bring your energy back into your heart. Place your palms on your heart. Divine compassion, divine grace, divine love. And with this thought, as and when you feel comfortable, you may slowly and gradually open your eyes, feeling better than before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. All of you, since we have done this theta meditation, just do this 1, 2, 3, like it is done, it is done, it is done, and just bring it above your solar plexus as if you're cutting the etheric cord. Yeah, that's it. Just it's done, it's done, it's done, and from your solar plexus up. Yeah. Now what you do is we are cutting the etheric cord because we have been to the theta state. Though I had never thought that we will be taking all of you to the theta state, but the energy was so good that we could do the theta healing today. So that's the reason only the theta meditation we cut this. Because we are connected to so many astral energies around. So we don't want to let it be with us for a longer time. Anybody would like to share? Hi, Uma, how are you? Seeing Uma after a long time. So anybody would like to share your experience of the meditation?
Anybody just unmute yourself, please? Or Hema, can we just, anybody wants to say
If
something?
they can either raise their hand or put in the chat box, I will. Yes, Pandey sir, just a minute. Yes, sir, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
You have to unmute.
Yes, now it is unmuted. I'm
Yes.
audible now?
Yes,
Ji,
yes.
sir.
Thank you, Leela ji, so much for this meditation. I actually felt when you said that raise about 14 inches from your crown chakra, I actually felt a sensation over here over my head. And at the return, when you said that now you come back to this, again I felt at that point. In between, when you said that it goes to cloud, etc., rest there in the, then it was not there. The moment you said come back, then again I felt it. So does that have some significance?
The significance that this is very active, so you're able to sense that energy there.
Yes, twice I do.
Energy is there everywhere, but sometimes we sense it only here because probably that is more active for you.
Okay. So that is what I felt. So that I thought that I'll list. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Anybody else wants to come in? Please raise your hand or just put a name. Yes, Leela, just a minute. Yes, unmute yourself. Go ahead with your experience.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yalma Bama. I mean, once again, I know I cannot stop thanking you for your wonderful meditations whenever I listen to it. It was very soothing, and I felt, after a long time, I heard your guided voice. So it actually took me somewhere else only. I thought I dozed off, and I just came ahead like that, and I went back. And there was a vibration, inside my tummy area, as if how that vibration ring is like overall your body surrounding. Today, the first time I felt that after listening to so many of your meditations. And when you said that spread the love and get the smile on your face and just remove the wrinkles from your head, and so slowly and steadily, I could not see as usually I never see, but as you said, I'm a feeler. I could feel the light, the pink light, and slowly and steadily things became lighter from my body. So that is a very wonderful feeling which I felt on myself today. I could not take myself to the 14 inches up higher when you said that. But yes, I was trying to tell myself, that I'm going higher and higher. And then I was coming back and, taking my, the pure energy right from the Mother Earth to the top. But today feeling was something as if I was not here inside myself. It took me time to get me back, when you said it. I was there, but I was still not there. So thank you for this wonderful experience, and thank you for this lovely group, which is here today. Beautiful energy, and thanks a ton for this lovely meditation. Thank you, Leela Bama.
Yes, we were not in our physical body. That's what I started with, that I didn't want it to take you all to the theta state. Theta meditation is for only advanced spiritual people, where we take the consciousness above your body. But I was guided to do that, seeing the energy of the group. Correct? So it's, yes, you were not in your body, and that's the reason we had to do this etheric cord cutting. If you were doing a simple white light meditation, probably we don't need this. Yes. Anybody else? Somebody else have also raised the hands.
Yes, go ahead.
Vinita, right? I can, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, I've been enjoying the meditation experiences, but today's session, particularly for today's session, I'm feeling so much of cool force in my middle of my eyebrows. And I could see, most of the time I see this color, which is like a magenta pink color. So, and this force remains with me for quite some time. I have to it takes time for me to come to normal. And so I just want to understand what is it. Sometimes I did ask this question to other people also in different meditations. They says that maybe this chakra is overactivated. So is it the case?
When you have some sensation in your third eye, is definitely your third eye is opening up. And when you are seeing a magenta color, it's a clear-cut sign that Archangel Metatron is there close to you, helping you with your progress in your intuitive development. Because this is the chakra which is very well used for clairvoyance, where people can see things to happening. Don't worry about whether it's overactive or underactive. Either the chakras are open or closed. That is what is important right now. And once you start doing the white light from the above and below, automatically all your chakras will start coming in alignment. And with the 3 breath in also, that's why I say people that even if you have no time for meditation, do you have time for breathing? Just start with this 3 deep breath in and see the wonders in your life. It's a simple breathing technique, but don't brush it out saying it's too good to be true. But only this 3 breath in will give you a lot of energy, and a lot of intuitive awareness will come to you with this 3 breaths.
Okay.
Clear, Vinita?
Yeah. Thank you.
Aditya?
Ma'am, actually, that's my son's name. My name is Ujjwala. Ujjwala Bhakti, daughter of Neelam Jain.
Yes.
So actually, ma'am, I have observed that recently I have been finding it difficult to meditate, because initially, like say about 2 to 3 months back, I used to find it very easy, like to slip into meditation, to concentrate. But now whenever I am sitting for meditation, I have so many thoughts in mind that it just helps me to forces me to move out of that space. Even if I have connected, I just feel okay, I just want to look at my little one, what is he doing? So this does not allow me to move on with the entire process. So it is very difficult for me to sit even for 5 minutes in peace.
Ujjwala, probably I intuitively what I sense is you need to clear the environment, clear the clutter from your environment where you're sitting for meditation. It is very, very important. I remember the time when I used to have this physical training at my place when I was doing this intuitive white light meditations and all. They would say, we go very deep when we are there with you. But when we go home and we try to do the same meditation, even with the same guided voice, we don't go that deep. What could be the reason for it? And the reason is your environment. Your energy of the environment plays a vital role in how deep you can go. So in case if you're not comfortable at your place and you are not able to go deeper or concentrate, you need to check what is there in your environment which is blocking the energy flow. Whether you're on the first floor or whether you're on the 20th floor, that won't matter. The energy can connect from the universe directly to you. But if the clutter is around, you need to clear the clutter. If possible, burn some incense to clear the clutter, because sometimes you'll say, oh, my house is very clean. Physical clutter is not there, but the negative energy clutters are there. So those who are clairvoyants can see the negative energy portals in the house. So if there is an energy portal, you need to close down the energy portals, burn some incense, burn a candle. Nowadays, tea light candles are the easiest thing. Just burn it with an intent saying, let all the negative energy in my room be closed. And then you can start with your meditation. It will definitely make a difference.
So it can be, ma'am, any candle, any fragrance.
Any candle, any fragrance.
And how do I know that the energy negative in a particular corner of the house or entire house, it would be the same?
Well, you can close your eyes, you can take an intuitive walk, and you can identify the negative energy portals. I think so. You have forgotten about your training.
Yes, ma'am. I need to go back to the notes.
Brush up your skills. It was an activity what we had done. People can do intuitive walk in the house, factories, offices, and identify exactly where the negative energy portals are there. And once you have identified those negative energy portals, you can close down the negative energy portals. So it's an easiest way. It's very simple technique. Just brush up your skills.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Intuitive walk. Yes, Ujjwala.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Anybody else would like to share?
I think we are done with the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now what do you want me to do? Tell me.
Now it's my turn to
Yes.
say thanks. So what a session has it been. And friends, I would like to share the message I received from Leila this morning, because I had sent her a reminder and she wrote back to me and she said, I'm blessed to be invited and intend to expand many more souls. And that is what she has done, because she gave the theta meditation. Vatsala was asking, what is theta? And she took us to the theta state. So it's not an ordinary gift. If you have really said yes, yes, yes with your hearts, you can start noticing how things begin to change for you. So thank you, Leila. We can never thank you enough. And I think the kind of fan following you have created, there will be demands for pouring that we should have you more often here with us. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful session. And I would like to end with a universal prayer for peace and goodwill and healing from the scriptures. Om Sarvesham Swastir Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhino Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyanto Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May peace and goodwill prevail. Thank you, everyone.